What's going on, guys? So today we are working on, oh look, the element's in the way. We are working on the Accord, so let's go ahead and pull her in. Let me get my keys. I'm gonna grab my what? Where's my, oh, here it is. Grab my tripod. I look like a bum. Alright. So we're gonna do the Accord's coilovers. We're gonna go with the rear first because they're pretty simple to do. But yeah, let me just get it set up and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so we are going to be working on the Accord. So first things first, we're going to crack these bolts loose. And this is also how you change your spare, guys. So most of your cars that are pretty old, like not the newer cars, because some new cars don't have a spare at all. But you usually have your tools in here. I'm going to go ahead and get this bad boy. Just pop it on right here and then crack it off. Don't take them off, just crack them. Right now they're super tight, so just break it loose and then jack up the car, put it on jacks, and then from there we can get started. But for this one, after I jack it up and show you guys, I'll let you guys know where the bolts are and how to change it out. So, oh yeah, we also got some of these too, some fog lights for this thing. So all right, let me jack up the car, get these wheels off. Let's get started. Alright, here you go. Wheels off. So again, very simple. Get over here, change your spare. That's how you do it. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys. Alright guys, so I have everything set up. The tools you're going to need are 17 mils for the bolt. As you can see, there's already a wrench on it. And then to make the job easier, some power tools, because you don't want to sit here all day doing it by hand. So once you get it cracked loose, like I'll show you right now, you can swap out a socket for the size. Look, see that? Counterclockwise. Remember, loosey, lefty loosey. So once it's loose, look. See? Get yourself a socket. Get yourself a 17. I hate using gloves. 17. Maybe with an extension. Maybe not. If it doesn't fit. See? Right now it is going righty-tighty. So change the settings. Okay, now it's on lefty loosey. Just go ahead and put that in there. Okay, once it's on, just there you go. Before I pull it all the way out, I'm gonna go ahead and put the jack underneath and lift this up so that it doesn't have the gravity pulling it down as if it were on the ground. So it's gonna be compressed. That way it allows this bolt to come out because there's no pressure going downwards. So I'm gonna set it up and then you'll see it in the next clip, and then I'll just get this out and then I'll let it down after. All right guys, so we got the two bolts off, or just the single bolt in here. Put on both sides, so technically two bolts. And now we gotta go inside the car and remove the two up top. I already measured what they are, but to gain access to what I'm talking about, you have to let the front seats down, or the back seats down, by pulling on these tabs and pushing the seat forward. And here they are. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's right there. So there's one right there, and there's one behind it, and that's a 14. And you need a deep socket. All right, guys. So I got the two bolts off on both sides, and they're right there. So two on each tower. 1, 2. Oh shit! See, this is why I broke my phone. trying to record and shit. And then it'll come down, not on its own like this. It'll take some finagling, because once you loosen it, it'll sit right there. So you gotta get like a crowbar or something to just jimmy it, and then apply pressure here, so that way you can fall, and then just rotate this way, push down there, and pull it out here, right here in this area like this. So it's hard to do with one hand and the camera, and also doing it by yourself, because it makes a lot more easier job if somebody else is working with you. So I'm just gonna do it by myself, and yeah, I'll show you guys when I'm done. All right guys, so we finished putting the suspension. So as you know, I went with the Godspeed Mono SS's, and yeah, they're in the car. This is how you adjust them. So basically you spin this little gear right here, and then with a key you spin the entire body, either counterclockwise to lower it or clockwise to raise it. I already preset the height to see what it looks like, and I pretty much dumped it because that's the only way to drive, you know what I'm saying? But a couple of quick tips to get the suspension in and out quickly. So again, you have this one bolt here, right there. Another one you can remove to just make it easier is this one right here. This pops off, and then with the original one, it just scoots down that way and comes back out this way towards the fender. So yeah, right now I'm just doing wheel fitment to see what it would look like, because as you guys know, we can't be running stock. So damn, what kind of wheel is that, bro? Huh? Drop the comment. What kind of wheels are those? I wonder what kind of wheels are those, right? Anyways, so I'm gonna finish up the front, and then yeah, continue to do fitment. I might end up getting camber arms and toe arms, which are these right here. That'll basically concave the wheels. For the Accord, the camber is here, and then I believe this is the toe. So when you camber, obviously the wheel goes like this, and then the thing is about toe is you don't want it to turn like this. You want it to camber, right? So this is straight. You want it to camber like this with the wheel straight going this way, and toe helps that because it'll go like this and it'll be cambered like that rather than cambered straight. So we'll see. I'm gonna finish up the rest, and yeah, show you guys when I'm done. Alright guys, so rears are done. We're moving up to the front. Front is more or less the same. The only difference really is the top has 5 bolts. So yeah, and I think the bottom one has 2. We'll see right now. Let me just jack it up, get in the air, and we'll get to it. Alright guys, see you in a sec. Pulled out the front tires, we jacked up the car, put it on jack stands, and now we get to the nitty gritty, guys. We're gonna go over what you need. 14 mil socket for the top. I'm just gonna go on this side because I already have the tools over there. And then the 2 bolts that I was talking about, one is a 17, which is right there, and the other one is a 14, which is right here. Let me go ahead and show you real quick. So 14, boom. 17, boom. That's it. Pull those 2 off. Then the weight is simply held on by the bolts up top right here. And then this will fall first, like down. This will fall, and then once you pull it off, you can just wiggle this out of the way, and then this will come out freely. So let's get to it. So I got the first side in. So the sizes you will need are 14s, which are these ones, 12, and then 17 for the bottom, and 14 as well. So again, remember that one back there is 14. This one down here is 17. That one right there. This one. And then also on this side is the 17 that it goes through right there. And when you put them back together, you need to have something on both sides. Having your jack stand to raise it back up for when it's lowered is definitely important. Let me tighten this up. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna finish up, drop it down, and then roll her out and show you guys what she looks like when she's fully done. So that's about it. One more thing before I go. When you tighten down your bolts, you want to go in a star pattern. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, you don't want to go in a circle. You just want to make sure it's evenly dispersed. This is for dampening, guys. One is for stiff. You can see it. And the other side says soft. So counterclockwise is a soft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll put it right in the middle. All right, guys. I'm gonna pull her out when I'm done. As you can see, there's no car in the drive, in the garage, and there you go. So I overshot it with the fronts, but the backs looks good. There's no wheel gap. I mean, shit, I might even just drop it even more in the back. Fuck it, nah. Nah, I think that'd be too low, especially for like clearing the ground. So, I mean, it does look nasty though, and it's not fully dropped. It is not fully bottomed out. It is 3/4 of the coils in the front. So, but we're gonna even it out. Maybe we'll drop the back. Maybe, we'll see. But if not, we can always bring up the front. But this is what it looks like. Sorry for the terrible lighting. It is sunny outside, but dang, look at that. Jeez. I don't even want to know how close I am to the damn ground. Shit. It does look good though. Looks pretty nasty. Yeah, the backs are definitely higher. So we're gonna raise it up a bit, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, that's how you put on coilovers, guys. So after you guys also put on coilovers, let them sit for a couple of days, maybe a few weeks, maybe 1 or 2, and then you can get your alignment, and that'll help. Finish adjusting it. The suspension looks a lot more uniform. The front was first super slammed, but as you guys can see, it is a lot better now, way more uniform. There's a little bit more tuck on the front than there is the rear, so I might do a slight adjustment. We'll see, but I'm gonna let the coilovers settle in first to see where it's really at, and then also I'm gonna take off these mud flaps in the front because that looks kind of like it's, I don't know, it's just ruining the lines, man. So, but I'll keep the back ones on. Kind of gives it more aesthetic. But yeah, we're done. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.